And it is the first anniversary of the AUKUS alliance, and the Defence Minister has flagged the decision on Australia's nuclear-powered submarines will be made early next year. Let's go live to Trudy McIntosh now. Trudy, do you have any more details on what the submarine design will be?
Laura, Richard Marles is keeping his cards pretty close to his chest, but it appears now the government has all but ruled out a bespoke class of nuclear-powered submarines for Australia. Instead, it seems that the government is either going to settle on purchasing submarines that are made in the United Kingdom or United States, or potentially there's also this third option of a collaborative design between the three countries. All of this coming, though, on the first anniversary of the AUKUS alliance. This time last year, the pact was formed and announced by the then Prime Minister Scott Morrison alongside the US President Joe Biden and the UK counterpart in Boris Johnson. But two of those three leaders have subsequently left their roles, but the strength of the AUKUS alliance remains. As for the crucial decisions around the submarines, we're expecting a delivery potentially in the late 2030s, but more likely it seems in the 2040s. But that opens up the prospect of this so-called capability gap, given the ageing nature of Australia's Collins-class fleet of submarines. The Defence Minister Richard Marles this morning indicating that there is still this live option that Australia could purchase off-the-shelf submarines.
Not only do we need to work out what is the future submarine platform that we're running with, how soon can we get it, and to the extent that a capability gap is opened up, what are we going to do to plug it? And all of those are considerations that we are working through so that we do have a pathway that we're able to announce at the beginning of next year.
Trudy, the government has announced a new review, this time into MyGov.
Pete, this has been announced by the Government Services Minister Bill Shorten, a fresh review looking into the MyGov platform. This is the online service that Australians can use to access Medicare, the tax office, but also getting access to their COVID vaccination certificate. This audit is going to look into some of the issues with the MyGov platform. There was a particular problem at the start of the COVID pandemic where MyGov crashed entirely because so many people were trying to log on to get access to Centrelink. This review is going to be led by former Telstra boss David Thodey, but there's also others that will be a part of the review, including the E-Safety Commissioner Julie Imnan-Grant. Bill Shorten, the minister, acknowledging that at the moment there's already a 2-year process underway to actually improve MyGov, but he says that the outcome of this review, which is due by the end of the year, is going to help inform further improvements going forward. Pete?
Trudy, thank you.